Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will give an explanation to you all about pragmatic in discourse analysis. Okay, me as the speaker Asniar Salsabila Asriadi, and my student number is 061 2022 0018. Okay, I will start the explanation, guys. For the first one is the following is a pragmatic analysis of the sentence, and the sentence is when Sarah arrived at the party, everyone was already dancing, and in this sentence there is an entailment, reference, implicator, inference, and presupposition. And in this sentence of when Sarah arrived at the party, everyone was already dancing. And okay, let me first explain to you all about what is entailment is. Entailment is a meaning that must be true if the original statement is true, and the must be true of all interconnected sentences. A is a true, then sentence B also true. And the entailment that can be taken away from this sentence are, for the first point is Sarah came to the party, and the second point is there was a party going on, and the third point is people were at the party when Sarah arrived, and the fourth point is the dancing started before Sarah arrived, and in this sentence implies the dancing activity was already happening when Sarah arrived. So all of the above statements are logical entailments. Okay, and in the sentence has reference. Okay, the notion of reference refers to the relationship between linguistic expression and real world objects. And the references in the sentence are, for the first one is Sarah refers to an individual named Sarah, and the second point is everyone refers to everyone at the party, but who they are is not explicitly explained. And the third is the party refers to a specific social event whose context is assumed by be known by both the speaker and listener, guys. And there is has an implication in the sentence, and before that I will explain what is implicator is. The meaning of implicator is an additional meaning that is inferred from the context, not from the literal meaning, guys. Okay, and the implicator that appears in the sentence are, for the first one is Sarah was late or not the first person to arrive at the party, and the second one is dancing is the main or important activity at the party, and the third one is Sarah may not have been involved in the beginning of the party, like for example she didn't start the dancing. And then in this sentence has a inference, guys. Okay, inference is a drawing conclusion from available information, and the inference of the sentence are, for the first one is since people were already dancing when Sarah arrived, we can infer that the party started before Sarah's arrival. And the second one is the party had been going on long enough for people to start dancing. And in this sentence, guys, has a proposition, and I will explain you about what is presupposition is. A presupposition a presupposition is an assumption that must be accepted as true for the sentence to be judged true or false, guys. Okay, and the presupposition contained in the sentence are, for the first point again, is there was a party going on, and the second point is Zara was present at the party, and the third is the dancing activity is part of the party, and the fourth point is there were other people at the party before Sarah arrived. Baik, untuk analisis wacana atau discourse analysis dari kalimat ini, kalimat tentang when Sarah arrived at the party, everyone was already dancing. Nah, kalimat ini bisa berfungsi sebagai pengantar sebuah narasi atau bagian dari cerita. Nah, ini membangun kronologi tentang Sarah datang setelah orang-orang sudah menari dan menetapkan suasana sosial, teman-teman. Nah, kalimat ini juga memberikan kita informasi tentang urutan peristiwa dan kemungkinan yang menunjukkan posisi Sarah sebagai pendatang baru atau pendatang orang luar terhadap kejadian yang telah berlangsung atau yang sudah berlangsung. Nah, baik, untuk kalimat kedua, saya akan menjelaskan tentang the following is a pragmatic analysis of the sentence. The sentence is, the cat sat on the mat, which was surprisingly clean. Okay, in this sentence, guys, there is has an entailment, reference, implication, inference, and presupposition. And in this sentence, guys, of the cat sat on the mat, which was surprisingly clean. And for the first one is we talk about entailment. And the entailment that appears in the sentence are, for the first one is there is a cat. We also know that. And then the second point is there is a maid. And the third point is the cat sat on the mat. And the fourth point is the mat is clean. Guys, all of the above statements must be true if the main sentence is to be considered true. Okay, I will explain about the reference, guys. Okay, the references in the sentence are, for the first one is the cat refers to a specific entity like a cat that is already known to the speaker and the listener. And the second point is the maid also refers to a specific object that is considered known in the context. And the third point is which is a relative that refers back to the mat. Okay, and this sentence has implication too, guys. I will explain the implication in the sentence. The implication of this sentence are, for the first one is the speaker expects the mattress is not usually clean, so the cleanliness is surprising. And the second one is cats may sit on the mat regularly, or the mat is a common place for cats. Nah, I will in this sentence has an inference. I will explain the inference of this sentence. This inference that can be drawn for this sentence are, for the first one is the speaker has a certain expectation of the condition of the mattress, and it's probably usually dirty, guys. And the second point is there is a good contrast between the clean condition of the mattress and the previous expectation. Okay, I will explain about the presupposition in this sentence. The presupposition in this sentence are, for the first one is there are certain matrices or that are talked about, and the second point is the mattress is usually not clean, because the word surprisingly contains the assumption of propriety. And the third is the cat didn't sit on the mattress. Dan teman-teman, analisis wacana atau discourse analysis dari kalimat ini, the cat sat on the mat which was surprisingly clean. Nah, dalam kalimat ini bisa menjadi bagian dari narasi ataupun deskripsi dalam sebuah cerita, teman-teman. Ada unsur kejutan atau ironi halus yang ditambahkan dengan surprisingly dan juga memberikan nuansa sikap atau penilaian dari si speaker terhadap situasi, dan juga kalimat ini menunjukkan pengembangan karakter latar tempat secara tidak langsung, teman-teman. Nah, untuk the third sentence, I will explain, guys. Here is a pragmatic analysis of the sentence, and the sentence is, the rain, if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. Okay, guys, there has a reference, implication, inference, presupposition, and deixis in the sentence of, if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. Okay, I will explain for the first one about the reference in the sentence. The reference in the sentence are, for the first one, it refers to the weather or atmospheric conditions, and like common in English. And the second point is about we, refers to the speaker and other people involved, depending on the context of the conversation, guys. Okay, and the third point is the picnic refers to the a specific event that is already planned and known by the conversation participants. And the fourth point is about tomorrow. Tomorrow refers to the day after today, like the time context, guys. I will explain about the implication in this sentence. The implication that appears in the sentence are, for the first one is about the bad weather, it's rain, is not suitable for a picnic, guys. And the second one is about the speaker considers the rain as a good enough reason to cancel the plan. And the third point is, there is high probability that the weather is being monitored or considered in the planning of the activity. Okay, I will explain about the inference in this sentence, guys. Okay, the inference that can be drawn from this sentence are such as, for the first one is about the picnic was planned in advance, and the second point is, the decision to continue or cancel the picnic depends on the weather forecast. What I such as like I explained before about the raining. And the third point is, the speaker has authority or a role in the decision to cancel the picnic. Okay, I will explain about the presupposition in this sentence, guys. And the presupposition in this sentence are, for the first one is, there are plans to organize a picnic, and the second one is about the cancellation of the picnic is a real possibility, and the third point is, tomorrow's weather is still uncertain, so the condition if it rains is still relevant, guys. Okay, I will explain about the deixis in the sentence. The deixis that appears in the sentence, such as, for the first one is about tomorrow, is a time deixis. Its meaning depends on when the statement is said. And the second is about we, is a personal deixis. Its mean depends on who is speaking and to whom. Oke, analisis wacana atau discourse analysis dari kalimat if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. Nah, teman-teman, kalimat ini bisa menjadi bagian dari diskusi perencanaan atau pengambilan keputusan dalam konteks sosial. Ini menunjukkan tindakan kontingensi dan perencanaan berdasarkan kondisi eksternal atau bisa dibilang cuaca secara pragmatik. Ini juga menunjukkan sikap penutur terhadap pentingnya kenyamanan dalam kegiatan sosial. Okay, for the last sentence, I will explain to you guys. The following is a pragmatic analysis of the sentence, and the sentence is John, who loves to cook, made dinner for us last night. Okay, there is has an entailment, reference, implication, inference, presupposition, and deixis. And in the sentence of John who loves to cook made dinner for us last night. Okay, I will explain for the first one about the entailment. The entailment that appears in the sentence are for the first one, because there is a person named John, and the second one is about John cooked dinner, and the third one is about dinner was cooked by John last night, and the fourth point is John loves to cooking or John loves cooking. Nah, all these meanings are logical consequences of the sentence and are considered true of the sentence is true, guys. Okay, I will explain the about the reference in the sentence. The reference in the sentence are for the first one about John refers to a specific individual known to both the speaker and the listener, and the second is about who is a relative pronoun that refers back to John, and the third is about us refers to a group that include the speaker and at least one other person. And the fourth point is about last night refers to the night before the time when the statement was uttered on time reference. Okay, I will explain about the implication in the sentence. The implication that can be drawn from the sentence, such as for the first one, the fact that John loves cooking is inserted to give a reason why he is the one cooking dinner last night. And the second point is perhaps cooking is voluntary and enjoyable act for John and rather than being forced. And the third point is the speaker may want to praise to emphasize John's love of cooking. Okay, I will explain about the inference of this sentence. Inferences that can be drawn from this sentence are for the first one. First point is John has cooking skills, like implicit because he likes and he has cooked. And the second point is John and the speaker, and maybe it's possible others have a social relationship as he cooks for us. Nah, the third point is about the dinner event, probably informal and involve personal closeness. Okay, I will explain about the presupposition in the sentence. The presupposition in the sentence are for the first one, John exists is and is known, and the second is John likes cooking, and this relative clause states a fixed fact. And the third is about dinner happened last night, and the fourth is about there is a group of we who receive dinner from John. And I will explain the deixis of this sentence. The deixis that appears in the sentence are for the first one is about us is a personal deixis refers to the speaker and other people in the context, and the second point is about the last night is a time deixis, like the meaning depends on the time of the utterance. Baiklah, untuk analisis wacana dari atau discourse analisis dari kalimat John who loves to cook made dinner for us last night. Kalimat ini bisa berfungsi dalam narasi untuk memperkenalkan karakter John sekaligus menyampaikan peristiwa seperti dia memasak makan malam. Nah, dan juga klausa who loves to cook memberikan informasi tambahan yang bisa mempengaruhi persepsi pendengar terhadap tindakan John. Dan juga kalimat ini menyampaikan informasi faktual sekaligus nilai-nilai seperti interpersonal, seperti penghargaan terhadap tindakan seseorang dalam konteks sosial. Baik, okay guys, that's all from my explanation today. I